Hi Collective, welcome to my channel, Cosmic Divine Seeker. Hi everyone. So this is going to be a reading for Scorpios. This is going to be your full moon reading for July. So this full moon is in the sign of Capricorn. Let's see what it means for you. You can take a look at multiple placements, whatever you feel guided to. Okay, so let's see. So your moon placement, maybe your rising. Okay, let's see here for Scorpio source. Divine Spirit, messages for Scorpio for the full moon in Capricorn. What's going on here? King of Wands. Ooh, followed by the Emperor. The Sun. Queen of Swords. We've got the Chariot. Five of Cups, okay. Followed by the Knight of Cups. Three of Swords, Seven of Wands, and Temperance. All right, Scorpio. Ace of Swords on the bottom. Intellect, clarity, truth. You're going to be getting the realization of something, Scorpio. Okay, it looks like some sort of ending occurred here in the Five of Cups. This is coming up in my recent past position. So for a lot of you, I feel this already happened. This could be coming though, right? Because the moon really gets us in our emotions and feelings, right? But there's definitely, there's this ending here, and I see the Three of Swords. So you're at a loss, heartbreak, heartbroken. This is currently, I'm feeling what is going on for you. But like I said, you know, take it however you feel it fitting. There's this Nine of Cups that's in between this. So I'm getting this energy that you're not wanting to let this go. You're wanting to offer some form of love. You know, but you have a lot of boundaries, right? Or maybe the person you're connecting with does. You could be connecting with the Queen of Swords, yeah. This person could have a lot to say, right? But it's interesting, this Queen of Swords is holding fairness, and I see the justice here. She's wanting what is fair, and what I'm feeling like is it's more than you're willing to give, or more than you have been willing to give. Maybe you've been closed off. Maybe, you know, she's touching your heart here. Maybe, you know, what somebody's wanting, you're not able to give. Right? So I'm getting this energy like you don't feel like you're enough. But what's interesting is we've got the King of Wands and the Emperor here. So I don't know if there's multiple energies. Okay, we've got the Sun here, which is beautiful. That's blessings and abundance. And the Chariot represents movement. We're going to have to clarify to find out, you know, what's going on more. All right. So what's interesting is I felt very guided to change it up for your reading too. So I got the Beautiful Creatures Tarot, right? Which it's more of a darker deck. So it's definitely in alignment with you. And with this deck, I've noticed a lot of emotions, right? A lot of the big eyes, right? And I feel a lot of emotions behind these eyes. And a lot of seriousness, and they're all looking at me. I'm picking up a lot, right? You know, and you can really pick up a lot of, or I can pick up a lot of the energy off of them. It's like somebody is very sad about having to make some sort of movement. Well, let's get into clarifying. But see, look what's on the bottom here is Three of Cups and Eight of Cups. What's interesting is there's like a walking away, but there's a celebration, you know, having a good time. I'm getting that maybe you're accepting that you have to walk away from this, but it's going to set you free. Maybe you're needing to walk away from a Queen of Cups energy. I feel that like a contract is complete. You know, and sometimes it's sad to let go of the people that have been in our lives and the contract. You know, it's hard to let go of people that you love. And sometimes you have to realize that they've served their purpose, right? Maybe this situation got you in your sovereignty and it now has you coming off as the Emperor. Let's see. Let's clarify this King of Wands. What's this King of Wands about for Scorpio? The paranormal, curiosity. Wow, this is the bonus to this deck, right? This has to do with life purpose. There was some sort of contract that was to push somebody into their life purpose. Interesting, the King of Cups is coming out. I'm getting Scorpio, you know, this is this water energy, but this was to push you to open up your heart. Yeah, look, I see the Scorpio right there. This was really to get you into your feelings, to really break you open. Yeah, there's clarity and truth and intellect. I'm getting this whatever this was, it came in, it transformed you. There's your card showing up in your reading. It caused an ending, but it forever transformed your heart. I'm getting that whatever this is, like it was able to reach you, to reach your heart space. To get you to take authority and action over your life purpose. Clarify the Emperor. Judgment. Yeah, judgment's being called because I feel that this contract or whatever this situation, relationship was, like it was under judgment. It had gone on for far too long. It had definitely transformed somebody. Sometimes it takes the ending of the contract to transform the other. But Three of Pentacles, mastery is here. So there's a coming together. Somebody has a life purpose. I'm seeing 3 in this card as well. You could be seeing 3s. It could be confirmation. But somebody had a life purpose. Somebody needed to master something. And they did. Clarify the Sun. Sometimes you don't always see it at the moment. You realize after. 8 of Wands to the 9 of Cups. Satisfaction and message. See, the Sun, there's going to be fast movement that is going to happen here. But see, this 9 of Cups energy is needed for this fast movement. This is where you're learning to love life, celebrate life, have some wine, relax. Yeah, this was a very challenging cyclo situation that you were going through with the 10 of Swords. For a long time, 7 of Pentacles. You may have noticed that you were trying to build on a situation. You were trying to, but it's like if you're not going down the right path, things aren't going to go for you. They're going to go against you. It's kind of like you're giving up on building creative, like, because it was like you went down this path and like you got everything out of it that you could, but you just didn't want to let go of it. I'm feeling it mutually on both sides. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Ace of Cups. That's true love here with the Queen of Swords. Dragons on the heart there. Let's see. 4 of Wands, unity. Ace of Pentacles, abundance. See, there's a new beginning here in love and coming together. Hermit. But a hermit energy is needed. For some of you, you really just have to go within. For some of you, a divinely guided separation can cause a major, like, awakening, ascension, advancement. Could cause a transformation to, like, come back together. But either way, like, it's leading you to your happily ever after, 10 of Cups. You needed this to happen. You needed to be put in your place, 9 of Pentacles energy. Somebody was in a Knight of Wands energy, in and out, non-committal. Wanting to play, have fun, not going after their life purpose. Clarify the Chariot. The Strength card. See, somebody needs to be very much in their strength. That's advice from Spirit. To make some sort of movement. taking charge and control of your life. Chariot can represent taking charge and control of your life. Clarify the 5 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. See, there was a lot of work that was put in here. But it's like somebody was trapped. See, it's like she's got the whole world in that potion bottle. Right? But it's like she can't seem to get it out. It's not working. She needs a new perspective. She needs something. She looks disappointed. Knight of Swords. Ooh, look at that duality there. For some of you, you could have been in a twin flame connection. So you're mirroring each other, but it's like you weren't in alignment. Or Page of Swords. Strategy is needed here. This could trigger you into trying to see what I feel. I'm picking up like Gemini. Strong energies. This could have happened around Gemini season. Page of Swords. Strategy is required here. 4 of Cups. See, yeah, somebody was wanting like to serve their divine life path and purpose, but they had all these dreams and passions, but they weren't able to grow it because they were out of alignment. That's why this could be so difficult and challenging, because there's a lot of love here. That's what's so challenging, because for some of you, like, you're dealing with your twin, but they're out of alignment with you. So it's time for a divinely guided, like, separation. And for some of you, it can trigger your counterpart or your twin to excel and come into an alignment to come back together for union. But for others of you, like, you're being guided to a new soulmate. Because for some of you, if your twin can't excel to your level, then you have another soulmate available to you to carry out, like, your mission. As I say that, those cards all flew over there. 10 of Pentacles is reversed with You Are One reverse. It's like they didn't like that I said that. Wow. This is the other bonus to the card, the other bonus card to this deck, authenticity reversed. So somebody is not being authentic. And they're missing out on their legacy. So I feel that's a very direct message. They wanted you to know that you're missing out on your legacy. 2 of Swords is reversed. Page of Pentacles, like you're missing this beginning. The 2 of Swords is confused, but it's reversed. It's like you're not confused. This is interesting. It's like you're giving up on it's like you have the clarity, but you're giving up on it. Ten of Wands. It's like you want to be in hardship. Now, if this isn't your energy, don't claim it, but this is what I'm picking it up on. It's like somebody wants to be in hardship because they're so focused on a certain person. Queen of Wands. You need to know that you're being told to detach. Because for some of you, there were illusions around this. For some of you, this was a person that was to prepare you, and it wasn't your twin. But your real twin has already came in. Because the new timelines are here. It's about adjusting to them. So there's things you don't know around this. The Moon card, secret. I know it's just like this. It's like this reading went for a twist once I started to clarify here. That's why sometimes, like, it'll look really good and I'll get across the first part, and then sometimes I'll, like, hold my breath a little bit because I'm like, it's about to change once I clarify my second row. I don't know why that happens. I don't know, for some of you. They're general. Take what you feel. Leave the rest. Because for some of you, you may feel that the reading was resonating with you up till here and then now it changes. Or maybe this is like the plot twist. Maybe you thought you had it all figured out. You thought you knew who the love of your life was, and then boom, you're realizing it's not. 4 of Pentacles, greed. Somebody's definitely holding on to it. But look, the Empress is right here. But it's right next to the Devil, right? Descendants, decadence, eruption. Wow. Hold on. Let me get those cards that flew so I can see what they were. All right, I'm going to pick them up as they fell. So we got the Fool card. So that's ascension for me. Raising your vibration, your frequency. 6 of Pentacles, getting what's fair. And the King of Pentacles, loyalty. They flew across the floor over there. So there's this energy like, yeah, there's another option. I mean, you look at this and then you look at this energy. Wow. It definitely took a big twist, I feel. I mean, take the energies however you feel it fitting, but I was just feeling to say some of you are dealing with like a toxic Empress who you thought that was your divine lover and it's not. 1551 as I say that. So for some of you, you were dealing with a false twin, a karmic. 2 of Swords as I say that, now it's upright. There could have been magic that was done here. Huh. Let's clarify this Knight of Cups. Knight of Wands. 2 knights here. Fast movement. Fast movement, love. 6 of Swords, detachment. 5 of Swords, defeat. There she is. This is the deck I was talking about. Painting the roses red. I got this in another reading. There she is, painting the roses red. It's interesting that guided me to this now. I'm going to have to read this one at the end. I talked about this in another reading I'd gotten. If I remember which one it is, I'll put it in the comments. But I was getting this in another reading about painting the roses red, and I didn't know where I got it from. And then in another reading, it got brought up again, and I remembered that it was from one of my decks, but I thought I got rid of it. I thought it was, I used to use a deck that had beautiful creatures. That was an oracle. I think it was like the Alice. It was one of the Alice decks, I think. But I don't know what happened, if maybe something got into the deck when I had it, the vibration, you know, of my intentions of whatever got programmed in the deck. I don't know. I just, as much as I cleansed the deck, I just always got dark readings from it. So it was just one of those. I'm like, I need to let go of this deck. So I did. Because just, I don't know if it had to do with, I don't always like to say it because you can cleanse your decks and things like that. But you know, like if you feel uncomfortable with the deck, you don't feel, you trust what you feel. So anyway, I got rid of the deck. So I thought it was in that deck, but it's in this one. I need to read this, so hang out to the end of the reading because I know not all of you like it when I read from the book. But what's interesting is it's next to transformation. Ending. Okay. Let's clarify this 3 of Swords. 3 of Cups. Wow. What? You see, and didn't I say in the beginning of the reading you could be seeing 3s, repeating 3s. But it's like the 3 of the Swords to the 3 of Cups. Somebody was causing pain and heartache and betrayal. But then there's 3 of Cups. Celebration. Coming together. You often want what you can't have and things like that. Maybe there's something about this. Like you couldn't have it. And then you finally got it. So now you don't want to let go of it because it was such a fight to get it. Now there's 7s here. 2 3s, 2 7s. Repeating 3s and 7s. You can look up 3377. I don't know if that's the angel number, but universal frequency will be on 3s and 7s. 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. So yeah, divine timing, but those clocks are melted. Interesting. Time is illusion. It very much is. The Fool card, Ascension, higher levels, and 8 of Cups. See, there's a walking away that's needed for a wish fulfillment, for a fated life, for destiny. The Wheel card. Clarify Temperance. King of Swords, needing to strategize, using logic, communicating. It's coming out on that Temperance. So definitely for this higher level of ascension. So you need to see things. You need to take some time and evaluate things, because you might be holding on to a perception, you know, that could be a completely change for you. They're showing me the decadence again. I feel we're going to read this one as well. All right, guys. Well, that was the reading I had for you. If you want to hang out to the reading of the cards, definitely continue. But otherwise, that was the reading. Wow. So anyways, love and light to all of you. You can definitely take a look at more readings, more in alignment with your placements, right? So watch whatever you feel guided to. Okay, so let's get into the reading then on these. So let me confirm that the decadence is the devil. Do me a favor and please look below. You're above great heights, but when you fall, what will you expect? What will you hold on to for dear life? Wow. See this energy? I said somebody's holding on to something. Abruption. In this reading, this card advises you that you need to learn how to expect the unexpected. Stop pretending like nothing is ever going to happen to you. Remember that what goes up must come down. When you are at the highest of your achievements, remember that it can come crashing down upon you under the right or wrong circumstances. This card denotes a release. If you suppress the bottle painful memories or grudges for long, do consider the consequences. All that you've kept hidden inside will burst and the outcome will not be pretty. Wow. It's right next to the Empress again. Right? Well, that's where it was, right? When you first pulled it. Beneath the dark skies and at the water's shore, there sits a very upset angel who is no longer able to return to her kingdom. The night is silent and there are no waters or air creatures swimming below the dark seas or flying above the shadowy skies. All that this angel can hear is the harsh sounds of the waves and the echoes of her own thoughts rambling in her head. She knows that she will eventually have to adapt to her new surroundings. The real story concerning this angel is that she's never had to fly and be somebody's guardian angel. She never became a fallen angel for her actions, although she has seen many angels fall down to earth and transform into fallen angels or demons. This privileged angel and her fortunate peers lived in a heaven where the beautiful skies would turn into different figures, and where their heavens was far away from the galaxy. One night, without any of them seeing it coming, 3 omnipotent lightning bolts descended into the heavens and struck the clouds in which they lived. She and her peers fell from the top of the tower, along with the hopes, dreams, and imagination. The jar she carries with the eyes and her wisdom retained after her catastrophic fall. Wow, that's powerful, right? So, decadence, the tower. It's got to be the tower. 16, I should know all of my numbers. The habit is going to probably be the devil, because that's death transformation. Wow. See? There's some sort of tower moment about an Empress, but see, it was like I was wanting to see her as the devil. Wow. Still very shocking. Okay. What was the other cards I was going to read? It was these 3, the transformation. No, it was this one, the roses, right? The painted roses. So yeah, it was the 5 of Swords. Okay. So there's a top caption to this one. It says, oh, this is not fair. I followed the rules and regulations. I played by morals and ethics. And yet, I've been cheated and humiliated. Ooh. A devastated maiden who is deeply upset by the fact that she has lost an art contest sits on the floor surrounded by semi-colored roses that she's painted all on her own without anyone's help. She displeased because she lost to a wicked and deceiving cat who you can see blending into the flowers and hiding behind her. Where's this cat? Oh, the Cheshire Cat right there. See it? Blending in. Ooh, so she lost to the cat. Okay. Okay, so she's displeased because she lost to a wicked and deceiving cat who you can see blending into the flowers and hiding behind her. This cat bought the judge's votes with gifts and precious goods. Despite that, the maiden painted all those roses on merit, using hard work and dedication. She can't help but feel angry and cheated that the judges would comply with the cat's bribes. To her, this is unforgivable. So in this reading, this card represents being defeated based on dishonor. Be cautious with other people who will try to humiliate you. You've lost a battle and it's time for you to resign and accept your loss. If you feel overpowered or dominated by someone, it's best if you remove yourself from the competition. You're prone to being a victim of humiliation. Read between the lines and be aware of who you are dealing with. You may find someone conspiring against you. That's why I'd always felt that somebody's painting the roses red. Somebody's conspiring against you. So it's better to just cut your losses, right? Things happen that are unfair, right? But that is where you leave it to karma for it to be corrected, right? So somebody was definitely being not authentic, right? And missing out on legacy. Whether this is your energy or energy surrounding you, because it can flip. That's what I mean. Like, I could be reading your energy, the entire reading, but then maybe the second part flips to the person you're connecting with. So you have to go with the flow and be able to flip. You got to keep that open when we're doing general readings, right? Because the energy just flows, and especially when you're intuitive like I am, and I just, I get just into the flow of the cards. I'm not projecting a certain way the reading to go, right? That's how I feel it fits for more people, right? Okay, then sometimes I'll read two angles and different sides and ways, however I feel to interpret the cards. I'm very fluid with how I give my readings, right? So I feel to read to you about the bonus card to this deck, right? So you the one. So whether you feel this is you, or you could take this part to you upright, maybe your counterpart, because you guys can mirror each other, but you could be of light, they could be in darkness, right? And it's like they'll often be in competition with you. So this is where I feel that's where it gets confusing, because hold on guys, I've got to turn this fan on me, it's really hot in here. But that's what I'm saying, it can get really confusing, because you could almost be gosh, we're in alignment some of the time, but then I'll pick the light, they pick the darkness, because they're in competition with you, because they're out of alignment. You just need to know that, okay? So it should be past these. No, it's been a long time. They're at the very end, okay. So, I want you to believe that there is no one more special and unique than you. You embody everything that outshines and distinguishes you from the rest. Love yourself. So, let me give you the upright meaning first. In a reading, this card represents learning about and acting out of self-love and self-acceptance. People may not be accepting you for who you really are. You must learn to accept and love yourself and know that you are worth much more than people make you out to be. It is vital and empowering to accept your flaws, physical, emotional, big or small. Know and accept that everyone and everything is different just as you are. Now the reversed meaning. When reversed, this card implies pretending to be something you are not for acceptance or personal gain. You're lying to yourself in order to be someone you are not. You want to fit into a particular group of people, and you will do anything to gain approval. Wow. Not interesting. Sometimes people just aren't ready. Sometimes people can want somebody so bad, especially if spell work is involved. Sometimes they can want somebody so bad, they'll do spell work to get somebody, and then they do. But if they weren't meant to have you, I'm getting a strong spell work vibe here. I'm getting a strong, like somebody did magic to like get somebody that they weren't supposed to have. So for one, the illusion's starting to fade, and it's also, they've been trying to pretend, they've been trying to be like the Emperor, right? To the Empress, but they're not the real Emperor, and the real Emperor is here. That's not everybody's story, but someone's. I want to read the Ten of Pentacles reversed. When reversed, this card implies relying on resources for personal gain and accumulation. You are expecting too much for so little. Your money and dignity have been tarnished. There are issues within your home and your family life. Things are dysfunctional. See, things aren't going to be, they're not going to work out. They're going to keep, they're going to keep falling apart. They're not meant to. People don't understand. You can't play with magic to try to make connections come together. Like, you can't just keep reflecting. This is somebody that was like reflecting somebody's energy at them. So that's why you can have false flames and things like that, and you see the person as your counterpart. That's why for being fully awakened, you can still be fooled, because some of these magics, these dark magicians and things like that, like, they want the power and control. They tell themselves, I'm worthy of this, I can change, I can do this, but they really can't. These are contracted. These are contracts that are by the Most High. You can't just fabricate them. You can't just create these contracts in the physical. They're created in the ethers. They're meant to play out here. They're going to play out here. You can't cheat your way in. I mean, from an outsider perspective and the people around you, you can fool like that cat, but you can't fake energy. You can't make an emperor. You can't create an emperor and an empress. Like, it's not true and authentic. It takes a lot of lifetimes and spiritual knowledge, and it takes a lot. They don't understand how important these are. Like, the emperor and the empress, they unlock each other. They basically give each other that essence, that title. They crown each other. One has the lock, the other has the key. They unlock each other's powers and gifts. You can't fake that. And I'm getting a strong energy here as somebody was. Or somebody was trying to turn somebody into, due to love, due to, I mean, so many different ways, but no, it can't be done. So, unfortunately, towers are falling. And karma's coming. I feel it's already here. I mean, you can't mess with these things. So I'm feeling somebody's very worried about that too. They're just like, well, if I be good enough, if I be of the light, if I... See, it looks like it's pleading. Yeah, well, I can't discuss. I don't like to get into the karma. I don't like to see it. Something I've already told Divine Source, the Creator. I don't like to see the karma. Please keep me away. Keep me in love and light. I don't want to see the karma and everything that comes down. But there's an emperor here ready to get rid of the demons, right? All right, so anyways, love and light to all of you. That was reading I had for you. Very powerful. Next, I'm doing Aries. That one will be uploading. And then after that, I think I have to take a break because I need to have some fun today. Maybe I can do some more tonight. We'll see. I just seen 34, 44. Very powerful. Love and light to all of you. Where's my mouse? I don't know. All right, bye, guys.